Hello students. So today we are going to start with actually the augmented reality using Vuforia. The first project that we are going to do is an AR poster, augmented reality poster. That is, you will have a poster. As soon as you hold your mobile in front of the poster, the product that you have in the poster will pop up and appear in 3D. So this is one of the most commonly used application of augmented reality. You can hold it to any 2D poster or any reference image and immediately a 3D model pops up. So we are going to do this project first. So to begin with for you, so if you we have uploaded two assets. One is you have a Barbarian Warrior Unity package. One package is available, and then you have one toy poster. If I double click it, you can now see here you have a toy poster. So as soon as you hold your phone in front of this poster, the model that you are seeing here should pop up and appear to you. Say you are doing a poster for some toy companies like Leo Toys. So you have a toy. As soon as you hold your mobile in front of the toy, the model of the toy should pop up. So this is the concept here. So let us start with it. We are going to now start with Unity. So launch Unity. So we have now launched Unity here. And one thing I want to tell you is, compared to the last project we did, that is around 15 days back when we installed Unity, at that time the version was 2019.4.2, and this version keeps on changing every now and then. Every 15 days or 1 month a new version will come. And here this version management is quite a daunting task in Unity. See, now for example in installs, when you have a new version, you can click here add and you can add the new version. So this was the previous version, 2019.3.1. now you have 0.3. So what happens now here is, once I install a new version, so the thing is, in your machine it creates folders like this. Say 19, it will create multiple folders and you will have multiple versions. Right now what I did was I installed 4.3 and I uninstalled 4.2. At that time what happens is, when you come to your shooter game project, you have a warning here because this has been done in 2019.4.2 and this is not available. So now here in the version I have to choose 0.3 now. Okay, and once I choose this, I have to again save this. I have to open this project once, and it will ask you, do you want to upgrade your project for a newer version of Unity? You click confirm, and once you confirm it, it will take some time. It will launch, it will update your entire project to the new version. And when it updates, sometimes what happens is some parameters, some features will be depreciated, some new commands will be added, and you will have some errors. So you will have to go through the document and find out what all changes has been done, and you have to update it. So this is a constant procedure that you have to follow. So if you if you have problem with this update, don't update at all. So till you learn complete Unity, you keep one version and you practice it, and only once you are thorough with Unity, you can start updating. Now once I open it, I can go to file, choose save, and then you close it. And after that, now again when you launch Unity, so this time this version will be updated. So now you can see you don't have that error. Okay, so this one thing you have to understand. So after this, now for this AR augmented reality project, go to new, and in this version, new version, create a new project. In 3D we are going to name this as AR poster. We will give it the name as AR poster and give it a path. So save it in a path, so in a separate path. So and then I have used here M Drive Satvik Unity project. I am saving it in this 3D and click create. So once you click create, this project will now be created. Now once the Unity is launched here, so we were using the layout of if you come here in the layout, we were using 2 by 3, or I will choose default. So this is the default layout. So you can change the layout as you require. I have changed it to default. Now here you can see in asset scenes, we have our sample scene. This is named as sample scene. So I will just select this scene and I will just rename it, or you can just select the scene here, right click here, choose rename, and we are going to name it as AR capital poster S capital scene. So we have named it as AR poster scene. It is asking whether you want to reload it. Click reload and you have this AR poster scene has been loaded. Now we have this scene named as AR poster scene. Now the first thing is, before we start our project, we have to activate Vuforia. So to activate this Vuforia, now come to file here and choose build settings. Now this Vuforia is not meant for PC, Macs or Linux standalone platforms. It is meant for iOS and Android. So that's why here in the player's build setting, change this to Android now. Let us change this build setting to Android, and now click here switch platform. So when you click on switch platform, it will take some time and it will import certain components required for Android development, and it changes to Android platform. And once it changes to Android platform, click on player setting. The player setting box opens, and in this player setting box, again here in the company name, you type your company name if required, version name, and these things you leave it. Let us add cursor and icon later. Now if you come down here, you have one XR setting here. If you open this XR setting, so here you can see here you have AR core supported and virtual reality supported. So now you can see here AR core and virtual reality supported. Actually in older version of Unity, Vuforia was added right here, but now all these XR settings are slowly being removed from the Unity platform. By the end of 2020, you won't have this XR setting at all. So that's why they have given a warning here, and clearly they have mentioned built-in XR is depreciated and all will be retired in future version of Unity. So use the new Unity XR plugin system instead. So Unity has using a different XR plugin system, and to assess this system, they say that you have to go to the project settings under XR plugin management. So this entire setup has now changed. So what we have to now, that's why when you as you update Unity, after about 6 months when you are seeing Unity, all these settings would have again changed. So you have to keep a track of it. Okay. So right now what we have to do is, according to this instructions here, let us close the player setting here and also close the build setting here. Now what we have to do is go to edit, and in edit you have project settings, and in project setting you have various setting, audio editor, all these things. You have various settings over here, and in this settings you have one setting here, XR plugin management. So select this XR plugin management and click on install XR plugin management. So it will take some time and this XR plugin management will now be installed. Now here you can see by default Vuforia is not available. You have AR Core, Oculus and Unity Mock HMD as the VR and AR headsets available, and you have in plugin providers ARKit, which is used for Macintosh. This is used for Android, and in Windows we have Magic Leap Zero Iteration, Oculus, Windows Mixed Reality and Unity Mock HMD. So these are the standard platforms that have been retained now by Unity. So if you now want to add Vuforia, so in our next project we are going to use AR Core. So how we can use this AR Core, we will come to that later. So as of now, what we have to now do is, we have to manually add this package to Unity before we start using it. So for this, now close this project setting. Now open your browser. Here you type Vuforia developer, and the first link developer.vuforia.com, you come to this site. So already we have created an account. So if you have not created the account, you have to first create an account in Vuforia engine. So I will show you the procedure here. Click register. So click on register and enter your name. So I am going to enter a name here, AN Satvik, and last name is Satvik. I will enter a company name, and after that I will select country. So I will select the country, and after this I will enter my email ID. Okay, I have entered my email ID. So after entering the email ID, enter a username. So after entering the username, give a password. So be careful when you give the password. It should have at least one small letter, one number, and one special character. So give your own password over here. So once you give the password, click on this I am not a robot, and then I agree, I acknowledge and everything, and click create account. So when you click create account, this will create an account and it will send you an email to your mail ID. So now what you have to do is you have to open your email. So here you will see here registration of Vuforia, do not reply. You have got this mail, click on it, and here you have a link to verify your email. So just click on this link and your account is now activated. So once the account is activated, now click on login, and with your new email ID and password, so enter your email ID and password and click login. So now you are in your Vuforia engine, and here for our project, so right now we are creating a project, and for this we want a development key. There are two types of key here, development key and deployment key. Development key means this is meant only for development purpose. That is, you can create this application, you can test it. But if you want to launch it on Google Play or Apple Store, or if you want to distribute it, then you have to pay the money and purchase it. You have to approximately pay nearing $100 per month, or at least $50 per month to get this deployment key. Okay, right now let us use get development key, and once you click on get development key, it is going to ask you to give it a name. So we are going to call this as AR Poster is the name. Okay, so we have used the name here AR Poster, same name we can use it, AR capital POSTER, AR Poster. Click here by clicking this box, okay, and now you click confirm. So once you click confirm, so immediately what happens is you have an key developed over here. So if you click on this now, you will have an API key generated. So what you have to do is you have to copy this. Install Vuforia, you need this. I will just copy this and keep it, and I will just save this file in my project folder. That is, I will come to my project folder here, and in my project folder I will save this file. Okay, so say in Unity project AR Poster, I will name it as Vuforia key, and I will save it so that later I can use this. So I have created this, and now if you download here, in download you have add Vuforia package. You have the facility here, add Vuforia to Unity. So click on this. It will ask for a software license. Click I agree, and then the package gets installed. So you can just click here, show in folder. So you have this package downloaded. So now here in Unity, come to assets, and in assets you have import package, and choose custom package here, and now select the downloaded package. So this Vuforia package that we had downloaded. So select this package and click open. So then it will ask you, that is, we are going to import this entire Vuforia package over here. So select this entire package, version is 9.28, okay, and select everything, select all and click import. So once you click import, this entire package will be imported and it will ask for some update here, okay. So click update. So now once we import this package, in our assets you have a new folder that has been created as packages. So and in packages, all these packages have been imported along with the Vuforia package that we just installed. Remember, this package import may take you around even 5 minutes or even up to 10 minutes sometimes. So it has all the components regarding Vuforia is actually installed in this package, okay. Now come back to assets here. So now in assets, in scenes, we have this AR poster scene. Go to file and choose save to save this. And now here we have one main camera. Now we are not going to use the main camera because we have to use the augmented reality camera, which represents your mobile camera. So it is an alternative to your mobile camera. So we have to add that camera over here. So for this, select this main camera and delete it. So select it and press delete. We shall remove it off. Now to add the augmented reality camera, once the package has been installed, if you come to game object, you have a new menu in game object called Vuforia engine. And in Vuforia engine, you have AR camera. So now select this AR camera. And once you select this AR camera, it will ask for, because we are using Vuforia 9.2 for the first time, it is asking us to accept the license terms. So click accept here. And once you accept it, you see the AR camera added over here. Now the first thing here before we start our AR project is we have to add our license key, which we had already created. Now come to your developer portal, and in develop portal, if you have logged into your account and develop, in the previous class we had actually created this AR poster. That is, if you click on it, we have our that is API key here. Click on it, this will copy to the clipboard. Now come to Unity, and in Unity you have open Vuforia engine configuration. Click on it. You have app license key. Click here, right click and choose paste. And now this license has been added. Now go to file and choose save. And once this license has been added, now let us test. So now to test it, click the play button here. So once we click the play button here, see the webcam that is connected to my computer can be seen here. So if you are seeing your webcam over here, picture over here, this indicates that your Vuforia has been now been configured. And now sometimes if you have multiple webcams and if you have some issue and if it is not visible here, if you are not seeing your camera image over here, your computer or your laptop camera image over here, you stop the playback, and now here in this play mode option, in this Vuforia configuration, you have play mode type, and here you can select webcam or simulator. We have chosen webcam, and in camera device you have to choose your correct webcam. So if you have set this correctly, then when we click the play button, we will be able to see our image here. See, if this is working, then Vuforia has been configured perfectly. Now stop the playback. Now go to file and choose save. And we are now ready to work in Vuforia.